Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and seated him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again the devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then said Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him alone shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, the angels came and ministered unto him. May you see. The Lord have blessed him. He was really so much longer than you, so tell you. Amen. Now, if I could use a title for those verses that I just read to you, my title would be today is, I'm taking a test. Okay. I'm taking a test. In almost every area of the modern day life, there comes a moment when you have to take a test. All right. And the results of that test determine whether or not you can continue along the path you are following. Come on. The challenge of taking this test started rather at an early age. Even in kindergarten, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, and high school, our students are taking a test. There are all kinds of exams that we have to take over the course of our life. And if we do not pass them, there are many things we are prevented and even prohibited from doing. However, it is important to note that there are two different types of tests we will be called upon to pass as we move through this world. All right. One of these tests is to measure the content of knowledge. That is the head test. The other kind of test measures the content of character. It is the test of the heart. Sometimes the test we may face will have to do with knowledge and information. The other time it will have more to do with our character and our moral conviction. All right. To put it another way, some exams are designed to find out what you know. But just as important are those exams that are designed to find out who you are. All right. I also want to talk to you about two words that sound almost alike, but that test us in different areas of our life. One of those words is aptitude, which points to knowledge and what a person knows how to do. The other word is attitude, which points not to what you know, but to who you are as a person. Anybody who's ever had a job before knows that you are being tested every day in ways about your attitude of what you can do, and your attitude about who you are as a person. Well, now I would like to talk to you for a minute about how Jesus was tested both in those areas of his aptitude and his attitude by Satan. See, Jesus had just been baptized by John the Baptist in the river of Jordan. And he heard the voice of God say, This is my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased. And then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by Satan. Yes, he was. First he tested Jesus with meeting a physical need that was hunger. He told Jesus to turn these stones into bread. Secondly, he tested Jesus with a psychological challenge that involved humility. Jump from this temple and make God dispatch his angels to catch you before you fall below and hit a rock. The final Satan test Jesus over proper religious practice that involved honoring and worship God. But I want you to see every time that the devil tested Jesus, Jesus responded with the word. So I want you to understand that you're going through a test right now. And while you're going through your test, I want you to understand you don't need everybody in your business when you're going through your test. When you're going through your test, you need to put up a sign that says, Quiet, please, test in progress. Because I need to hear what the Lord is saying to me in that moment. Another thing you need to do, you need to keep your eyes on your own paper. You might say, Preacher, what are you saying? I'm saying you ain't got time to run to this person and that person and ask that person for an answer. Because the answer that they might give you might not be the right answer for the question. I want you to understand something. But see, I want you to understand God did not leave you open with your test. Every test that you go to, God left you his word. And what's so good about the test that we face today? Every test that you go through, I found out that it's an open book test. So all I gotta do is find out if I got a problem, I need to open up a book and search for my answer inside of the Bible. But you see, so many times of us when we're going through our problems, we don't want to open up the book. We tend to say, I can handle this thing all by myself. But then we find ourselves slipping and falling, and then we want to blame it on the devil. But I want to come tonight and tell you the devil can't do nothing to you unless you allow. The devil can only deceive you and trick you into falling into temptation. But I want you to know that it is your flesh that makes you do it like the devil. So stop going around telling folks that the devil made me do it. You need to stand up and say, I failed, and get up and say, Lord, I'm sorry. I fall against you and forgive me of my sins. But I want you to understand something. We need to stop saying I'm a work in progress. Why I'm saying that? Because if you're a work in progress, there ought to be a change in your life. Because I'm on the reminder when I'm driving down the road and I see a sign say construction work going on ahead. That means it was a perfectly good highway what I thought it was. But you see, they came up and tore the highway up. That means there was some construction going on. The road that I thought was good was messed up on the inside. So they had to tear the road up and fix it right. So when you were work in progress, there ought to be a change in your life. I can't live as a believer when I lived when I was out in the world. If there ain't no work in progress going on in my life. See, I want you to understand we're taking a test now. But I want you to understand one thing. Every test that you go through, even though you fail your test, jot down a couple notes every now and then. Because my grandmother once told me this. She said, what in life you don't complete, you bound to repeat. So when the devil trick you this time, I come to tell you, don't let him get you next time. The next time that old test come around, you look back in your nose and say, Satan, you did that way next time. You won't get me this time. But I want y'all to understand something. We've taken a test, but we all preparing. Because we all one day got a final exam. What am I talking about? When Jesus comes back, we got a final exam to take. And the final exam going to determine whether I spend eternity in heaven with God or in hell with the devil and his angels. So I want you to understand every test that you're going through is only preparing you for your final exam. I want you to know I want to hear Jesus say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Come on home and rest a little while. I want to hear Jesus tell me, depart from me. For I know you not, you work so iniquity. We want to hear him say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. But I want to tell you one thing. Even when you take your final exam, I want you to know one thing. There is no summer school. You can't go back and make it up. Once you take that final exam, it's done and over with. That's why we gotta get it right. Right now, we ain't got time to play church no longer. God said, I'm looking for somebody who's gonna admit that when they fall, they're not afraid to get up. Some of y'all are saying, I want you to understand something. Jesus is the best teacher. If you find yourself can't love your neighbors like the word said, you ought to tell Jesus that Jesus, I need some makeup work. Because I'm reading this area. I love my neighbors the way you told me to. Some of y'all need some makeup work when it comes to paying your tithes. You might want to tell Jesus, I said, Jesus, I need a little makeup work when it comes to paying my tithes. Because last time they put the basket out there, I was this close correct us. But I want you to understand something.